It's a black screen. Okay, cool. It started and it looks good. Let's make sure that we've got what we need. Okay, cool. It started and it looks good. Me. That's me. Okay. Make sure that we've got what we need. Okay, cool. It started and it looks good. I'm looking at this. I'm making sure that it's using the right camera. I'm looking at this. I'm making sure that okay, it is. Cool. Hey everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. Oh my gosh, I've already forgotten everything that I saw I was gonna do. Okay, hi guys, welcome to my live. This is Halloween. Oh my gosh. Just be natural. Just so you guys know, this is hard for even me. Hey guys, it's me, CreatorJewels, and today's live is all about Halloween. Yes, it is going to be a Halloween look of me transing. Hey everybody, what did I write? Today I'm showing you how to go from regular me to Catwoman, doing a mix of Anne Hathaway and Halle varies looks. Just so you guys know here on my live, I'm actually going to be taking this entire live and editing it so that I can make another video, a vlog of my travels. So while I get ready for my Halloween look, I am totally going to be telling you all about my travels from Fashion Week. So here we go. And somehow I'm going to end up being Catwoman at the end of this. Yeah, that's pretty much what I needed to say. Okay. Maybe do an interaction. Hey everyone, it's me, CreatorJewels. Today I'm going to be transforming myself into Catwoman, and I'm going to be telling you all about my Fashion Week travels. Starting... Hey everybody, it's me, CreatorJewels, and today I'm going to be telling you all about... Hey everybody, it's me, CreatorJewels. Today I have to go to a Halloween party that is villains themed, so I'm going as Catwoman because I last minute didn't have anything planned, and these are the things that I have in my apartment and I know I can do. I will also be telling you all about my travels to Fashion Weeks, starting in New York, Paris, and then ending up in Vancouver throughout this video. I'm later on going to be making a video from this, specifically talking about the Fashion Week stuff, but I really did want to have you guys here live for my Halloween look so you can see how it gets done. Alright, so today's video we actually have 2 sponsors, which is nuts. I never really thought I would have sponsors for my videos, but Mama, we made it! Mama, we made it. So yeah, I have 2 sponsors for today's video. All the makeup is going to be done with a bully blogger, which is whom I've been traveling with across the world. Across the world. And the other is Panther Cannabis. I'm super excited to be partnered with them. They have actually given me some gummies to try. So we're going to be doing a time lapse. We're going to be taking this content, making a time lapse video from it. But, oh god, I probably should have made sure I could open this. Okay. Let me... Oh my gosh. Oh, you have to push down and squeeze. Got it. Still didn't open. Oh, okay, there it goes. Alright. Now I gotta do an intro so that I can have it for the next video. This sounds really good. Wow, that smells. Wow, that smells delicious. Okay. Moving forward, we're gonna do... Hey everybody, my name is CreatorJewels, and I am a sexy businesswoman with an artist mind. Okay. Hello everybody, my name is CreatorJewels, and today we are going to be doing a Catwoman look for Halloween because I have a friend's villain party to go to this evening and I totally forgot about it. Well, not really. I've just been so busy going to Fashion Weeks, which we are also going to be talking about all the highlights from those travels in this video while I get ready for my Halloween party tonight. Hey everybody, it is me, CreatorJewels, and today we are doing a regular... Poop! Oh no! Oh no! The internal temperature of my camera got too hot, and so now it's not live streaming anymore. Jesus Christ. I am not gonna end the stream. I'm just gonna keep the stream going and allow this to cool down. I cannot believe that happened. Being a content creator is hard. Stinking thing. You stinking binking thing. Can't believe you did that. That was so rude. I was just getting super tripped up though. I really need to like just allow myself to be cool. Okay, so we're still getting audio. That's good. Okay, so we're still getting audio. That's why it's still streaming. Okay. Let's see if we can turn this bad boy back on. Boom. Alright, cool. I'm not gonna overthink it, we're just gonna keep going. Hey everybody, my name is CreatorJewels. I am a classy and smart businesswoman. Hey everybody, it is me, CreatorJewels, and today I am going from a regular old me to a Halloween Catwoman. I have a friend's villains party to go to this evening, and this is what I have around my house. I've been traveling a lot recently. I went to New York, Paris, and then Vancouver Fashion Weeks, which I'm going to be talking all about in this video as I get ready. So, let's get ready. Okay, perfect. Before I get started with this video, I do want to say thank you to our sponsors. Yes, we have not one, but two sponsors, which I would have never thought in a million years would happen for me, but here we are. Here we are. We're doing the damn thing. The first sponsor is Bully Blocker Skincare and Cosmetics. I'm going to be doing my entire face with them today, so really exciting. The whole Catwoman look is going to be Bully Blockered up. My second sponsor is actually Panther Cannabis. Super excited to be partnering with them, and I'm actually having quite a bit of anxiety right now getting this video started because I don't usually do content like this. And my second sponsor is Panther Cannabis. I'm super excited to be partnering with them. They gave me these Primo Vibe gubbies. Gubbies? My second sponsor for the day is and then my second sponsor for the day I'm really excited about is Panther Cannabis. I'm actually going to be taking one of these gummies right now, boop, 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 that they provided to me. These are the Primo Vibes Delta 9 Rosin Gummies. All the links for these products are in the caption below, so if you like what you see, my experience that I'm feeling, and you like gummies and you're trying something new or you want to switch it up, let's do this. Okay. It reminds me of, there's like a very specific candy that I'm thinking of that this reminds me of. I'll try not think of it for the life of me. Oh, so you know those old candies? There was these old candies that you can still get at Cracker Barrel. They look like little, I think they're like gumdrops. It tastes just like a gumdrop. So it's very delicious. It's very good, and it even smells better. Oh my gosh, the smell of this is incredible. So I will let you guys know how I'm feeling in a little bit. Right now it's 5:27 on a Saturday evening. Right now it is 5:27 on a Saturday evening. As I get ready, I will let you know if I feel more high or elevated, or what's going on in my body, or what's going on in my head. So yeah. Hey everybody, my name is CreatorJewels. I am your classy, sexy businesswoman, and I have a heart. Oh. Okay. Hello everyone. Hello everybody, my name is CreatorJewels, and I am a classy, smart, and sexy businesswoman. Not only that, but I have an artist's heart of gold. Okay. Hello everybody, my name is CreatorJewels, and I'm a classy and sexy businesswoman with an artist's heart and mind of gold. Don't think that's how you say it. Okay, one more time. Hello everybody, my name is CreatorJewels, and I am your classy, smart, and sexy businesswoman with an artist mind and a heart of gold. Perfect. That'll work. And then what I do. I am a feel-good musician here to deliver the primo vibes. Small plug for our sponsor. I'm a feel-good musician that's digging deeper into emotion and giving you those primo vibes. Small plug for our sponsor. Okay. Cool. Alrighty, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with the makeup. I have already put a little bit of the Rescue Serum. I don't know if this is gonna focus on this. Yes, yes. Wonderful. So this is the Rescue Serum. It does come in a couple different ones. I like this one in particular. I just like the tubs. It takes a little bit to dry into my skin, so I went ahead and just tapped it in around my eyes, around my nose a little bit, and on my lips. Because I think, and I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit more on my lips. You should always, 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 always moisturize your lips when starting your makeup. Because by the end of it, you want to make sure that your lips are nice. By the end of it, you want to make sure that your lips are nice and moist. It's actually a tip that I picked up in Vancouver Fashion Week. So, with that being said, I actually love this one. This is the Rescue Moisturizing Face Balm, Peptides, and it's got CBD in it. We love a little bit of CBD. Okay, so, oh man. Yeah, I was about to restart anyways. Oh man, I got OnlyFans. Yes, I do. You can check the highlights in my thing. Currently been trying to get this done. So I talked about that one. Now what I'm gonna do is put the rebounder on. I know this is like going in and out on my live, but that is fine. That is fine. You just gotta do what you gotta do. LOL, people on here are watching me fucking struggle, and that's okay. Nothing is perfect. You gotta work it. Please let the camera have cooled down. Da-na-na-na. I'm actually really glad that I'm doing this like this because it's just making me move forward in whatever I'm saying. Okay. What's up, everybody? So my camera keeps saying that it's too hot because it is too hot. Anyways, is it still too hot? Is it not turning on? Nice. Maybe it'll work now. Yay, it's working. Okie dokie. So for today's look, I want to look like a mix of the Halle Berry and the Anne Hathaway Catwoman. As you can see, we have some reference images here. I want to make sure that I really get that pale, fair skin look of Anne Hathaway. And I love her red lips, but I also really, 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 really like this photo of Halle Berry and her like dark smoky eye. So I'm gonna combine the two and see what we come up with. I actually fell in love with Halle Berry as a kid as Catwoman because it was just the epitome of sexy. And I think I tried to go as Catwoman one of my younger years. I definitely don't have a photo of that, but now we're documenting, so here we go. Starting off with this rebounder, just to do some skin prep. This is really good for your skin. There's tons of natural essential oils in it that are good for your face. It also has like SPF. There's a, what do you call it? Really good oil. That sounds so dumb. There's just a lot of really good nutrients and antioxidants within this oil that are really good for your skin, that'll help you stay young and fresh. And I'm really grateful for that, because the more and more I get into music, acting, and all these things, you want to stay young forever, basically. And I don't want to have to get a ton of surgery, you know? That's not the vibe. As you can see, my skin already looks 10 times more refreshed. Ain't that the best, y'all? Alright, so next what we're going to do is we're actually going to go in with a little bit of powder. We're going to do some spots. During this time, I really want to talk to y'all about my trips to Vancouver Fashion Week. I did all that towards the end of summer. Okay, this is where we start this conversation. Boom. Okay, let's see if we can't get some impact on here. Okay. So, at the end of summer, I was having a conversation with my boyfriend about how I wanted to, just kind of elevate. I didn't really like where I was at. And one of the things that... So towards the end of summer, I'm having a conversation with my boyfriend about a very, very commonplace topic that I think we don't give enough credit to. And it's, you are the average of the 5 people that you're around most. Well, obviously, I take those things seriously, and I started to think about the people that were in my life. Honestly, this is a great exercise for anybody to do if you don't necessarily like where you're in your life, or you're looking for a switch up in your environment. Change up your friends. I decided to reach out to my really good friend Donna, with whom I decided, you know what, I need to reach out to my friend Donna. She's high quality, not only in her life, but as a person. She's always been kind, she always really connects with me, and we always connect flawlessly when we're together. And we talk about deeper and more in touch subjects. You've actually probably seen her on some of my previous vlogs. So I reach out to Donna and I say, yo girl, where are you in the... So I reach out to Donna, I say, hey queen, where are you at in the world today? She hits me back with, I need you, which is always a good thing when a friend says, I need you. So me and Donna connected. It turns out her company, Bully Blocker, all coming together, ain't it? Was doing and sponsoring all the fashion weeks for the Global Fashion Collective. And so in my head, I was like, oh heck yeah, I want to be a part of that experience. So she hired me, and now I've been to New York, Paris, and Vancouver Fashion Week, which is just really cool because the designers and the models and the MUAs and the producers, that's such a fun world to be in. Back in 2019, I was actually in it as a model, but I just decided being a model put too much pressure on me and my weight when I realized I fluctuate quite a bit through the seasons. And it's not to say that I want to remodel again, but I definitely want to model again under my own control and circumstances and environment. You know, like become famous for music or acting and have them be like, oh, you should be on the cover of this. And I'll be like, okay. I digress. So I followed Donna all the way to New York, Paris, and Vancouver because 1, she's a great mentor in my life, and 2, she's just an absolutely great woman to be best friends with. So if you ever find someone like Donna Brittingham, keep her. Keep her very close. Okay, so as you can see, I'm just going in with a powder and I'm putting it on all the spots that I feel like are little problem areas or maybe are just a little bit too red, which I know people see me all the time and they're like, your skin is great. My skin is great, but my problem areas don't show up as much. I don't know why, because I am actually a very pink and pale person. Maybe it just naturally meshes with the pink undertones in my skin, and that's why like people don't notice it. But honey, I notice it. So we're gonna cover it. And maybe it's because I do my makeup so well, people don't notice it either. Actually just gonna line my brows a little bit too. I've never done this before. This is actually a new technique. So yeah, whatever. So now I'm gonna just take my big powder brush and I'm gonna wipe off any excess powder that might just be hanging around. Alright. Next one I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with my soft beige. So these little liquid sticks are great. Zoom. Yep. These little liquid sticks are great. They're super easy to use. What you do is you just uncap them, unroll them, and you go to town on your face. So gonna have to wait because it decided to be too hot in my camera again. So I have to wait until it comes back on to continue doing my makeup. Okay, so I talked about how I got with Donna. Now I'm going to talk about my foundation, which is the Duo Stick, which I already did. And then I'm going to, I probably need to mention how I'm feeling on the gummies in about 30 minutes. Like 5:50. Yeah. Wake and bake! Yeah, join the chat. I feel you. The last pedal as well. What's up, you guys? How you feeling? Okay. So we're gonna do the foundation. And then we're gonna do Lucia, Jenny, learning from Donna, always bring light, try to get a mix of confident style. Stay still more often than not if you want a more in-depth video about these technical tips. Okay, cool. So let's see if it'll connect. Nobody moves this but on the floor. I can't find my heart. Nobody moves this but on the floor. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to take this a liquid stick and put it all over. So I arrived in New York at Fashion Week and we're staying at this bomb ass hotel, and the first person that I actually got to meet in the airport is Lucia. Now Lucia is one of the founding partners of Bully Blocker. She has been on all the trips with us and she is now someone very close to me. I absolutely love Lucia. One of the things that I love about Lucia is that she's a great listener. She's non-judgmental. She really cares about mental health. And I think that's what connects me and her, is because she's very, very much about making sure that everybody feels well and happy and doing their best. She's definitely an HR woman. We love a good HR woman. So now I'm just going to take my brush and I'm going to do the rubbings of ends. There we go. I always try to make sure to circle up when I'm doing this. One, you want to get, as Donna would say, get your lymphatic drainage going. So just small little circles upwards. I think the upwards thing is important because you don't want to pull on your skin too much. If there's one thing I've learned through this experience, do not pull on your skin because it's just going to stretch you out and give you more wrinkles. You just want to do small, soft little circles. There's no rush. You just want to nicely put everything on your skin. And the best part about Bully Blocker Cosmetics is that it actually doubles as skincare. Everything that's in these products is all natural, all mineral based, organic, and great for healing your skin. So if you have acne or if you have something that you want covered up about your face but you probably shouldn't put makeup on, this is the makeup line for you, because you can literally sleep in this and your face is going to look better than it did the day before. Like, it's that type of makeup. I digress. This is really great makeup for your skin, and anybody wanting to really upgrade their everyday living, make it simple, make it quick, this is it. Okay, so I met Lucia, right? Virginia. I call her Virginia. Everybody else has to call her Jenny. She is one of the women that's on the trip as well. Most hardworking woman that I have ever met. She is killer, and I thought I was hardworking. This woman is like doing a very physically demanding job and is just smiling through all of it. I think I've seen maybe Jenny upset maybe 3 times. and I've spent like the last 3 months with her, so like, you know, that's pretty good. And it wasn't even like crying, breaking down upset. She literally was just like, this is hard. And I'm like, yeah, girl, of course it is. So, and she never even said that. Let me not put words in her mouth. She never said it one time. She's always been grateful. She is the most grateful human being, most positive person ever. I love you, Jenny. Also, she made me this fantastic pair of earrings. Oh my gosh. So we're in New York. We're at this amazing hotel. We're in this, like, New York, everything's really small. So it's not like hotels like with big floors and like huge rooms, but our rooms were really nice. They were very clean. They were all white, marble, black and white, gray kind of thing. And then when we went into our room in New York, the best part is that we were all right next to each other. So there was 3 rooms on our floor right next to each other. And so we all got to stay together, and it was just like a girls' trip. Like, it truly felt like a girls' trip. And I think when you're working for a company, you want to make sure that you enjoy the people you work with. And let me just tell you something about these women, because this is a reoccurring theme through every travel story. These women are past their 30s and their 40s. The majority of them are a little bit wiser and older. These women party like they're 21. I have never seen women party harder than these women. I am the mom of the group. I'm like, okay, ladies, let's stay together. You know, and even when I do get drunk, I'm like, we are in our hotel. I'm making sure we're all safe. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. But I digress. These women are amazing. One of the final things that I'll talk about is what I've learned from Donna. Donna is a magical woman who only attracts goodness into her life, and she worked way too hard. But I digress. The thing that I've learned most from Donna is just to always praise people, always be encouraging them, because you gain so many empowering women around you when you were just kind and honest. And the other thing that I've learned from Donna is and the other thing that's really important that I've learned from Donna that everybody can take from this is to surround yourself with powerful women. Men, I believe this about you too, because in our society, there is so much noise around gender roles. I genuinely just believe that Donna does a great job surrounding herself with really empowering women, as well as a few good men. But mostly, she has really great girlfriends that know how to support and encourage her. And in reflection, she does the same exact thing for them. Like, mind-blowing how great and honest and beautiful this woman is from the inside out. I digress. I've been talking about Donna for a while now. Okay. So we did our foundation. Next we're going to go back in with the powder. Alright, so next we're going to go back in with this light powder. And I'm just going to boop, 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 boop. And we're going to just put it all over. But we're going to specifically focus on the areas underneath the eyes, on our T-zone and this, as well as blending this down. Because the soft beige is a little bit dark for me right now, but it's kind of like the opposite of contour. Like, you can kind of go in and do your thing. And if you need to get more product out of the powder, just turn it upside down. They also have, like, it's already in a tube and it has a brush on top of it where you can just go like that. I really enjoy that product. I have this one right now just because I wanted to try it out. So yeah, here we go. We're just gonna, so yeah, so we get to the hotel. We have really great rooms. It's like a sleepover. All the women are amazing. And it turns out when we want to have dinner, so when we want to have dinner for the evening, Donna is all about staying close and let's make sure that we're all together. And dinners with Donna are the best. I digress. Still talking about Donna because she's so amazing. We end up having dinner on the roof. Also, I'm having a little bit of a trouble with this powder. I need to get more out. All you need to do is they put a little film thing on top of it. I'm gonna actually put a little film thing on top of it. What you need to do is just unclog the holes. So I'm just gonna take the end of this. You can literally take anything that's kind of pointy and just kind of like go in, open up the holes, maybe open up some new ones if you need to. This says press 3 to 5. I did all of them. Maybe this is why they tell you only do 3 to 5. That way, if you need new holes, you can open them up. Anyways, this is sounding very dirty, and I probably should stop talking about this. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna pour out a little bit here. So, oh, that's much better. So we go upstairs and we go to our rooms and we're looking for something to do for dinner, right? Well, there's a restaurant connected to the hotel, and the first night I catch Lucia and Donna grabbing a drink at the bar. I ended up going and doing some content, and we gotta let her cool down. She's just too hot right now. It's already been 30 minutes. Oh, I need to do a check-in. Not feeling very high yet. This is not the amount of high I usually like to be. Usually I like to be higher. So I'm gonna finish putting the powder on. I'm gonna talk about rooftop dinners, and then I'm gonna do a quick check-in. Then we're gonna do that eyeshadow. All right, cool. Okay, that wasn't part of my original plan, so maybe I won't talk about the rooftop dinners. I'll just mention it very quickly. Okay, beautiful. All right, now that we have the powder in all the right places, we are done with our base. Next up, we are going to move to our eyeshadow. Blue Blocker has a really good set of eyeshadows. Excuse me. Blue Blocker has a really cool set of eyeshadows. This is called the Buildable Tint Stack. Now, the Buildable Tint Stack. Now, this was only available for the MUAs on Fashion Week days. I think they are going to split the stacks and do like a fall and like a color version, or not a fall, but like more of a neutrals version. And they're going to do more of like a colors version, because they do have the other side of the stack that has like these bright purples and greens, but those aren't what I'm using today. Today I'm going to focus on using the Black Diamond, which is their black color. It has a little bit of sparkle in it, but not really. Can't see it kind of when it's on. But yeah, it's just a black diamond color. So I'm going to focus on the Halle Berry, just smoky eye look. I'm going to let it come out just a little bit, just so I can kind of get that darker intensity. Alright, so continuing on with our Fashion Week stories. We are eating dinner on the rooftop every night, meeting fabulous people from New York. I just want to let you know there were so many people that we met, and there were going to be some more people that I mention later on in our stories that I met during New York. But their character doesn't really pop up into my life or really make a presence in my life until the later trips. So, I digress. Here's some technical tips for you to learn if you need... Before I get into some technical tips about shooting on the runway, I do want to give a quick update about Panther Cannabis Gummies. Currently, I am not that high. I'm feeling a little bit more relaxed, maybe. It's been about 30 minutes, maybe a little less. But yeah, it's been about 30 minutes, maybe a little bit less. And I'm not really feeling too much. I'm feeling a little bit tingly in my body, but I don't know if that's just because of the coffee I'm having or if it's the Delta gummy. So we'll see. I'll check back in a little bit. we're gonna go back to doing the black diamond. I am gonna go ahead and do a little bit of the topless. That is this color. There's a little bit of just on top because I do want to do a smoky black eye, but I want a little bit of a base so that it knows what to sit on. I'm also probably, so I can just do this with my finger. I'm just gonna boop, boop, boop. Yep, perfect. We're just gonna put it right on top. Perfect. So, technical tips for when you are shooting on the runway as a content creator. Technical tips for when you're shooting on the runway as a content creator. You're gonna want to make a mix of content styles: interview, photo, close-up, establishing. That way when you make your vlog or any other kind of content afterwards, you have plenty to choose from and you're not struggling to tell your story. Because stories really have a variety of sequences and scenes. You want to think of a movie. They're not just in one place, they're in lots of places, and with every shot you tell a different story. If it's something a little bit up closer, maybe it's a little bit more intense. If it's somebody that keeps repeating in the story, you want to make sure that they're a main character. If not, that doesn't really make sense. So I digress. Make sure that you get a good mix of content when you're shooting on the runway. That's going to help you tell a better story. Another one that you want to keep in mind is to always bring a light. Always bring a light. You never know what kind of environment you're going to be shooting in. For example, for me, I was shooting in a very dark environment at New York Fashion Week. We actually had all of the MUAs and models in the basement with lighting kind of like I have now, and it was only facing toward their faces. So unless I was right up on them, I couldn't get the shot that I wanted. But bringing my own light, I was able to set up the lighting in a way that didn't cast as many shadows and really gave me a great shot in all circumstances. Another top tip is bring your own battery packs. That way you don't have to plug in your light. Okay. So what I want to do now is I want to take a flat brush like this, and I want to take the black diamond, and I want to get as much product on this as I can, because I want this to be a deep darky smoke darky. I want this to be a deep smoky eye. So I really want to press in this product. I'll probably take some powder on top as well, just to press it in just a little bit more. Don't we like how this taupe toned out? It like gave me a little bit of depth and tone, but it didn't really overtake the look by any means. So we love a topless. I know you do. Anyways, I digress. My last technical tip for you is that you're going to want to stay still more often than not. A lot of these storytellers and content creators today use a lot of transitions, but I've found that when you're going back through your content, if you're not planning ahead for these transitions, then they can just look sloppy. So if you're vlogging, like a lot of the times that I do for my business, I 100% recommend just staying still and let whatever happens in front of the camera, because the story is not you and your camera. The story is what is happening on the other side of your camera. So it's just really important that you get those natural settings of people doing things. You don't want everything to be so pre-planned and pre-posed. Everybody's into the candid look these days. You know what I'm saying? Alright guys, so I've gone ahead and patted this in. And like I said, this is a smoky eye look, so I'm leaving some room for blending. I think I might have gone a little too heavy on the left eye, but that's okay. So what we're going to do, this blends really well, so what we're going to do is we're just going to take our finger and blend it in. We're going to blend it in, blend it in, blend it in. Alright guys, if you want to hear more of my technical tips, make sure to comment and say, hey, I love these technical tips, would love to hear something more in depth. I can go ahead and create that on the How to Be Social channel, because that's where I really talk more about my content creator specifics, or I might make a paid subscriber video on my Instagram platform for something quick and to the point. Let me know which one you prefer, more of a long, in-depth YouTube video. I can make that on How to Be Social, or something that's quick and straight to the point. I can post that on my YouTube, my Instagram subscriber platform. And if you haven't yet, please follow me on that. I'm doing all of my creators tips, everything that makes me a great content creator, from music to social media to clients. All right. So it looks like we got the smoky eye pretty much down. I am gonna just take some time to pat this in. Just really get that darkness that I'm looking for. Pro tip, the more you pat it in and let it dry and add another layer, the more buildable it is. Usually Bully Blocker is really great for natural looks, but if you're wanting to do something a little bit more dramatic, it will take a little bit more time and care with these products because they are very cream and oil based. If you want to speed up the process, they have a translucent powder that you can easily set on top. I have the dark one that I can, oh no. I guess I need to wait a little bit longer. Hey guys, for everybody that's on my Instagram live, hello, how are you doing? I am currently recording on YouTube live a Catwoman Halloween look. I will be using this content and chopping it up to make other pieces of content throughout the week. So, oh, hi Citrine, how are you doing? So yeah, I am right now letting my camera cool down, but this is also on YouTube Live. It's still recording sound actually. I think a big part of content is getting yourself comfortable and making sure that you have everything you need before you start recording. Because I think it can be really, really easy to forget something. I spent like 3 hours prepping for this session. No joke. And one of the things I forgot was makeup wipes, and that's okay. Luckily this product is like very, very like easily blendable, so it kind of, you just smudge it in your hands and it goes away. Niche not what I wanted. So, hey everybody, wave. Oh poop! It never lets me wave. Wave, 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 wave. Hi. Just getting ready for. Oh wow, his eye looks sad. Wipe it away just like that. Hell yeah. Okay. Okay. Looks pretty good. This side needs to be fixed just a bit. Alright guys, so I went ahead and tried a little bit of the brown powder, just blended it in, but what I'm gonna do now is like create the shape that I really want. So we're gonna do So you might think that I just made eyeliner, but really this blends so easily in. I'm just gonna create that smoky highlight now. Boom. Looking good. What would be a smoky eye if you didn't have a little bit of under eye? It would be nothing. All right. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go on the line. Doesn't have to be perfect. I just want to get a little bit of liner on the inner corners. Alright, dope. That way you just kind of create the shape that you want. Perfect. Well, I say perfect, but then I go back in just a little bit. I just want them to be as even as possible. There we go. Add a little bit more black in there. Just for good keeping. Boom. Blend. There we go. We got an eye look, baby. Meow. Meow. Oh well. The eye look always takes the longest, I swear. And actually, while we're here, I'm gonna do something that I learned at Vancouver Fashion Week. While I tell you about Paris Fashion Week, maybe I should just wait to do the mascara. No, I'm already here. So we're gonna do a little bit of eyeliner. This is the Bullet Blocker mascara. I don't believe this has been released yet, but prove me wrong. You can use the code CreatorJewels at any point. To get 10% off any of the products that you see that you like. Let me say that all in one sentence. You can use CreatorJewels to get 10% off any bullet blockers. You can use 10%. You can use CreatorJewels. Oh my god! You can use CreatorJewels to get 10% off any products that you like and see in this video. Oh no. that these products are so easily just like blendable. Because it makes it really easy to like mess up and try again, you know? Nice. Boom. Now I've got a little bit of liner, just using the mascara, use a small flat brush. Gonna go into the inner corner. Yeah, I love that. Alright, hold on. I'm just gonna do an inner cat. Inner cat. Inner cat. This is definitely my own take on the Catwoman look. Oops, messed that one up. But did I though? But did I? Gotta work on that side. This side, pretty good. This side, we can restart. But at least we got some of the upper line. Sorry guys, this is taking a little bit. So close. Inner corner eye look is always hard, always takes time. Probably shouldn't have done it for this video, but that's okay. We got time, baby, we got time. Nobody starts partying until midnight. You did it. Nice. Wow. No, this one looks much better than this one, so I gotta fix it. Just takes so long to be perfect. This is a rough one, guys. Whew. Oh no, I messed that up. Good thing is I can just go back in with soft beige. Mm. struggling with this look. Okay. Alrighty guys, so right now I'm just gonna finish blending out this smoky eye. I ended up using some brown taupe, or the taupeless, and I used some of the tan base powder. So just so you guys know. Alright, well, that's our smoky brown eye, smoky dark eye look. For the most part, I want to keep Halle, for the most part I want to keep that really clean looking skin. So I'm just going to go back in with the beige really quick for any fallout redness that is happening. Daddy don't know, mama's getting high in the body shot. Just kind of shape our eye shape one more time too. There we go. Nice. Got this great little clean edge going on. So I'm just gonna take our facial brush, mix that in really quick. Just patting it down. Light circles, light circles. And I'm going to come in with my light powder really quick. So remember, I want to keep it light underneath of my eyes. And I'm actually going to go in with just a little bit of a firmer, smaller brush. So I can be very precise about where this powder is going. Because I don't want it to go on a black or anything, because that'll dull the look. But I do just want to freshen up where it was before, so we can lighten up that beige a little bit. Ooh, yes, yes, slay. And this is a perfect time to talk about acceptance, because honestly, this look was far from perfect when I first started it. And acceptance is exactly what I want to talk about moving into Paris Fashion Week. Paris Fashion Week was absolutely amazing. I actually had such a great time in Paris. Paris is always a vibe, you know. It's a city of lights. You feel in love, whether you're with someone or with yourself. I personally was in love with myself. But the reason I say acceptance is because there was a lot of stuff going personally on in my life this time. And I just feel like I came into acceptance with myself, came into acceptance with what that meant for my relationship with my family and my friends. And I genuinely feel like I genuinely feel like I've learned how to accept the waiting period, that right now might not be my time. It might be my time to support and encourage somebody else and let somebody else take front center stage. And I really feel like there's finally somebody in my life that I'm willing to do that for, which is Donna, a bully blocker. I love you so much, hon. When we were in Paris, we met Julia again. Now, Julia this time was actually staying with us for the entire trip, and very similar to what we had in New York, we had a very tall building. We were on the 3rd floor, and all of our rooms were right there together. The problem with this one is that the rooms were incredibly much more smaller than the ones in New York, and there was no elevator. There was 3 floors to climb up. All I'll say is I'm grateful for the random like emergency fires that have been going off in our building, because I've been having to use the stairs a lot. Only reason I survived that trip. Except for the fact that, whew, I feel like I need to be high for this. So I'm starting to feel these gummies. I will say that they're not hitting me as much as I would like, and it's already been an hour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up this pie hoe that I got from CBD, or excuse me, I'm going to open up this pie hoe that I got from Panther Cannabis. It's actually a hybrid of HXY 11 THC and Delta 10 THC and THCH live resin. I just really like the fact that it's called pie hoe. I feel like anybody that is looking for a fall cannabis vape, this is your vape. I used to not be a vape girl. I'm still not a vape girl. But I do enjoy having a CBD, Delta, or cannabis vape with me, because my social anxiety still is pretty up there. Ever since COVID, it's just been a lot harder. I love when they come with these little, like, tops, because it stops the mouthpiece from getting clogged. Alright. Is this already on? So let's just pull. Oh my god, yeah, I love this thing. First of all, the packaging. This looks so sleek, so cute, so aerodynamic. I am really in love with this. I'm going to definitely take this with me tonight. Take this and one other thing with me tonight. To ask people how they feel about it. Alright. Oh, and it smells good. It's not like a heavy smell. It's just like a nice light smell. And I usually don't like vape smells. So, that's saying something. Bye, ho. I'm feeling you. Let's hope that those couple of hits get me going. Okay, let me clean up just a little bit. Okay, so where I was in the Fashion Week story was that I was talking about Julia. Julia is a hoot and a half. Let me just tell you, when I first met this woman, I was like, she's either going to be my best friend or my worst enemy, and there is no in between. Let me tell you something about Julia. Julia is the type of person that will be in Paris and still want a Coors Light. She will try the other beers, but nothing compares to a Coors Light. She is the type of person that I can actually say this on a recorded live, because it is a private thing between me, her, and her friends, so I will edit this out. Anyways, Julia's a hoot and a half. I actually really connected with her on this trip because she was telling me about her experience as a mom with a child that had bipolar disorder, and I was talking about my perspective as a child having bipolar disorder and dealing with my mom, and she just gave me some real good clarity about like how she wished as a mom that she would have seen it sooner, and I really have a lot of respect for Julia and how she's handling the situation. I don't know if me and my mom's situation will ever come to a midway point. I love her, she loves me. We just don't believe the same things, and so that doesn't mean we love each other any less. It just means that we have a different relationship. So Julia really helped me come to terms with that and that acceptance that I was talking about earlier on in my Paris trip. So we actually went out quite a bit during Paris because we didn't have like a central location besides our hotel room, and there was nothing near us that served fancy food, which is what we do when we go on these trips. Oh my gosh, the food that we eat is delicious. I have never gone out with a better group of women to eat with while we travel. They're my type of people. They like to drink, they like to eat, they like to roam. Well, I like to roam more. I actually go on a lot of walks, and I love to just be high and go on walks and just get really curious about what's going on in life. So yeah, I will say now, I am feeling it. I am feeling a little high, and I think you can tell because I start talking kind of like just da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I start to ramble, and maybe not ramble, but I just start to like free flow. That's why I like cannabis. That's why I like, you know, CBD, because for me, it helps me be more of who I am. I think a lot of people, when they think of drugs, they're like, I don't want it to change me. I don't want to lose control. For me, I realize that I have such bad anxiety that even when I take my anxiety medication that I'm prescribed, there will be moments where I feel more manic or more depressed, mostly manic, and CBD really helps with that. There's that smell again, so good. I digress. Moving on to our next part of the story. I also met Alicia while not... Okay, so... What was the next part of this look? The lips. Okay. So before we talk about the next person on the Paris trip, I want to bring your attention to this... Ooh, Terra. This Terra red. So it is amazing. I love the red in it. The pink shimmer is also really cute. I use this for my everyday look as just like a blush, but I really think that it's gonna look great for these lips that we're trying to achieve with this Anne Hathaway, Halle kind of thing. So, focus back on me. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna take the red side of this and we're gonna take back our flat brush. Where's our flat brush? Perfect. Just gonna wipe her off really quick so I don't have black lips. That would not be cute, sis. Just wiping her off, wiping her off. Yes, I am getting ready for your party. If you're still on here, somebody just asked on my Instagram live, getting ready for our party? Yes I am. Here we go. Putting on this red lipstick with a flat brush. Used to, I would just like do it like this, but now that it's starting to get dimmer, it interferes with the Terra on the other side. So this is the Duo Cream Stick, just FYI. I'm gonna try to link every individual product, but under the description of this video, there is already a link to the main bully blocker page. So, there you go. All right. I have some of that rescue cream on my lips already. Should be fine to use it with this because it's all made with the same base products. So, there we go. And see, my lips are all hydrated now. This is actually still really, really good for your lips. When you use Bully Blocker, you literally do not have to worry about, like, you know, any kind of consequences of your skin, because it is so good for you. It is good for you. Okay, I do want to talk about one tip. When you were putting on your, oh wait. Here's a tip for when you're putting on lipstick. You want to make sure that you get a flat brush. Here's tips for putting on lipstick for advanced. If you want to, here's some tips for putting on your lipstick. This can be from intermediate to advanced. If you are using a brush and you are putting on the product, mine is Bully Blocker Cream Stick Duo Terra and Shimmer. I'm using a flat brush to just pack in the product. So I just go like this. A lot of people will stretch out their lips and stretch out their mouth in order to put on the product. That's gonna stretch your skin. That's gonna stretch your skin long term. You don't wanna do that. So I think having a little brush, if you really care about your skin and what you look like in the next like 30 years, this is the way to do it. And you're just gonna hack it in. Another quick little tip that I learned that's really important is that in order to make the lip look fuller, what you want to do is you want to go up. Because if you do it the other way and you go down, it actually creates a slimmer line, which is fine. So that's what you can see, just a very simple one time going up. If you do it down, it's gonna give you a slimmer look. This is not what we really want here. We want a full, bold red lip. But I'm gonna show you, just to show you the difference. See the difference? Isn't it crazy how big of a difference that gives? Yeah. Top tips. This is something I actually learned from my friend Louise. This is a tip that I learned from my friend Louise at Vancouver Fashion Week. Alrighty. I don't think I'm singing tonight. No one's told me that. If they want to hop up there, I can, but that was not the plan. Uh-oh. Perfect. Okay. I have no idea who that person is, but thank you for informing me. Oh, Yeah, that's definitely a Catwoman red. Let's go, ladies and gents. So just a little bit more about Paris Fashion Week. I got to hang out with Alicia, which I met Alicia before, but I didn't really know her. She is a producer at C Productions, and she is absolutely fantastic. The one thing that I learned from her is that if you just wait, most of your problems just like solve themselves. And I 100% agree with that methodology. I really like it. So Paris was actually one of the only runway shows that I actually got to sit down and watch the runway. And oh my gosh, the shots that I got were so sick. One of the technical tips. Technical tips for shooting on the runway. Bring a lens that helps you zoom in and zoom out. That way you can go anywhere you want on the runway and still get the shot. If you're in the pit, which is where the professional photographers usually sit, and especially one that's paid by the venue or by the hosting company to make sure to get photos and looks, to get photos of all the looks on the runway. Here's the thing. If you're in the pit, you can't move from the pit. The pit is the pit, and everybody's getting the same shot of the same designer's outfit, the same looks, yada, yada, yada. If you're a content creator, you're going to want to switch it up. Maybe you do one runway show in the pit, but the rest of them, you have a seat, or maybe another one, you are going behind people in standing room, getting a lot of different video and photo from getting photo and video from a lot of different views. That way, you have a diverse story. I was actually pretty wiped after this trip because I fell down the stairs and got a concussion. LOL. Check the video on my TikTok and my Instagram to learn exactly what happened. I digress. I came back. I was pretty wiped. I had allergies and I just had to sit inside for about a week. But all of this was totally worth it because I got to see the Eiffel Tower at night and it all lit up. And there was this wonderful guy that was just singing in front of it, and it just felt like church to me. I just felt so in love with my life in that moment. I was like, this is what life is meant to be. I'll tag the guy that I'm talking about in the description below. That way you guys can go follow and kind of get a better idea of the vibe that I was feeling. So you guys can get a better idea of the vibes that I was feeling. Alright you guys, we're getting pretty close to the end of our look. I just need to fix my brows and do my mascara. That being said, we're on the final end of Fashion Weeks. Vancouver. Vancouver was so much fun. I immediately got off the plane and went to eat. I was with the ladies. New introduction is Pam. Pam is one of Donna's friends. She's also a founding partner of the company. Absolutely such a hoot. Pam is just one of those people that Donna would claim as a sleeper. So basically sleepers have like these special talents that only come unlocked when the time has arrived. She thinks that I'm a sleeper too, which I just think is so funny because even though I'm always like out and about and doing things, I very much am like, okay, you need me? Okay, I show up now. Pam's sleeper ability is that she is great in networking and selling, and it was crazy because when we had the pop-up for Bully Blocker at Vancouver Fashion Week, she sold like first couple of products out of the pop-up store. So go Pam, we love you. I digress. I came back, I was pretty wiped. I had allergies and I just had to sit inside for about a week. But all of this was totally worth it because I got to see the Eiffel Tower at night and it all lit up. And there was this wonderful guy that was just singing in front of it and it just felt like church to me. I just felt so in love with my life in that moment. I was like, this is what life is meant to be. I'll tag the guy that I'm talking about in the description below. That way you guys can go follow and kind of get a better idea of the vibe that I was feeling. So you guys can get a better idea of the vibes that I was feeling. Alright, you guys, we're getting pretty close to the end of our look. I just need to fix my brows and do my mascara. There she goes. Okay. Alright, everybody, we're getting really close to the end of our look. I need to do some bronzer and some highlight so I look beautifully glazed. So as I do that, I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about my Vancouver Fashion Week. So now we're in the part of the story where I am at Vancouver Fashion Week. Vancouver Fashion Week, you would not think like anything is special about Vancouver, but first of all, I get to go to Canada and I love Canada. Canada has the nicest people I've ever met in my entire life. I love Canada. Alright guys, for this part of the look, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this tan again, multi-purpose, go in with like this medium kind of brush and just slowly circle it out. Actually, I'm going to go in with a big fluff brush. I'm going to go in with a big fluff brush. We're going to flatten it out and just really get it in there because I don't want it to be too like tiny as a line. I want it to kind of be more bronzy. Anyways, alright, you have to be really careful with this stuff too because it does go on and it will stay on because of the cream and powder, man. Alright, so I'm just going to, perfect. Alright, so I get to Vancouver. First thing I do is go eat, which let me just tell you something. Vancouver has the best food I've ever had in my entire life. You should just know that now. If you ever want to go to Vancouver, know you're going to eat the best food in your entire life. I would move to Vancouver. I love Canada. I love Vancouver. Texas, we need better food. I know that's hard to say because Texas has the best deep fried food ever, but I digress. So I show up in Toronto, Canada, I show up in Vancouver, Canada, and the first thing I do is go eat. We're eating with Sandy, which, let it be known, Sandy has been around since New York Fashion Week. I didn't really have a special connecting moment with her until she first aided me back in Paris Fashion Week when I got my concussion. Show a little photo of us hugging it out at the end of Paris Fashion Week. I digress. The reason I'm just now bringing up Sandy is Sandy's hometown is, the reason that I'm just now bringing up Sandy is because, wow, I just got brown on my face. Okay. So Sandy, who is the lead makeup artist on our team, who's the lead makeup artist on our team, she's amazing. She is such a control freak, but like in the best. I can't say that. What did I say? So that's when Sandy comes into the picture. Sandy's been around since New York Fashion Week, and she actually helped me when I got my concussion. Like basically just stood by me until I was feeling better. She's awesome. We love Sandy. I digress. So we go to this dim sum place, which I love dim sum. I don't know if I'm actually saying it correctly, but dim sum is amazing. If you've never had it, you should try it. It's Chinese food, and it's different from anything you probably ever eaten in your entire life. So we're eating dim sum, we're hanging out with Sandy, she's showing us her hometown, she's being vulnerable, she's doing the thing, she's part of the Bully Blocker team, and we're all just hanging out and we're talking about Vancouver Fashion Week. That's when I introduced Pam. Pam is the sweetest type of person. We absolutely love a Pam. Okay. Sorry, I had to fix some things. So like I said, Vancouver has the best food ever. Genuinely, I don't think I've ever had food as good as when I've been in Vancouver, Canada. The dim sum place was great, but then cue slideshow of all the great food I ate. Alright guys, we are close to finishing this look. We're going to add some highlighter, and what we're going to use is the Bully Blocker Cream Stick Blush in Gold. So, as you can see, this is the blush in gold. And the way that we're going to use it is we are going to just take this gold side. Let me put it up here so you guys can see the color. Nice. See, it's got pink and gold. Not going to use the pink. We're just going to use the gold. And I'm just going to open it up enough to get quite a bit on there. I really want to be highlighted on this. So there you go. Don't want to get the pink though, so we're avoiding the pink. And we can even go up a little bit on the face. Yep. I should have done it a little bit on my lips before I started this process, but you know, live and learn. We can go ahead and do a little bit. There you go. That works. Okay, cool. So, and now that we have those, we're gonna go in with this kind of flat round brush, and we're just gonna blend it in. Boom. And now we have a really bronzy look, which I love. Oh, don't forget the nose. Do not forget the nose. Ooh, yes, this look is coming through. We love it. Look at that shine. Yes, baby. Work. Twerk. Yes. Okay. So then we are going to do the brows really quickly. Now, I'll be honest, I still need to try some different products from the Bully Blocker line, but I use the Anastasia Brow Dip Kit because I haven't found a brow that matches me better or fills me up quite as good. We're just going to do really natural brows though, so we're just shaping it up by filling it in with some pretend brows. We don't want it to be Instagram brows, baby. That's also a tip that I learned at Vancouver Fashion Week, courtesy of Michelle. She kind of made me feel bad about my Instagram brows, but you know what? It was a trend at one point. It was a thing, but now it's really cool just to do this natural brow thing. Except my brows need to be filled in a little bit, just to give them shape. See the difference? See the difference? Yeah. Alright. Here we go. Here we go now, y'all. Hell yeah. Just to fill, people. Just to fill. Nice. Nice. Alright guys, so we have some really good brows now. We're going to go ahead and put all of our products up. Really closely. Basically, I just need to do mascara. Mascara. Is that really it? Ouch. Alright guys, we're really close to being done with this video. It's taken almost 2 hours. Waiting for it. Okay, cool. Alright guys, so we are down to the Bully Blocker Mascara. This is not released yet, but I do want you to guys know. Alright guys, we're down to just the mascara look, and I am really close to being done with this video. So thank you Bully Blocker, thank you CBD, excuse me. Guys, we are down to mascara, and while I put on this mascara, I'm going to tell you some really great tips for not performing. Alright guys, we're really close to the end of this video. Here's some tips that Jamal of Global Fashion Collective gave me about speaking publicly. First of all, I got to speak to over 700 people at Vancouver Fashion Week. And after I finished, this is what Jamal told me. He said, first and foremost, you did a wonderful job. We would love to have you back, which my whole heart, it dropped. Next thing he told me was, you don't need to be so showy, just be more authentic. Talk about where you came from. You're all the way here from Texas and you're in Vancouver for Fashion Week. I was like, that's a really great point. He also said, just breathe. You don't need to rush, and take your time and be authentic. I really loved these tips. I figured you could use them too in your public speaking endeavors. I really love these tips, and whether you're speaking to your friends or in public, these are some really great ways to feel a little bit more authentic. I am also feeling really great because this Delta 9 gummy and these THC 10 Pi-Ho vape is kicking in. And I think you can tell because I've just gotten more and more chill and authentic as this video has gone on. It is 1:40 into this video, and I'm pretty happy with how everything's turned out. Not only has my makeup looked amazing, but I feel amazing, and I'm ready for a Halloween's night out. Heck yeah, baby. Let's do this thing. Finally, I have one last client tip for you. At the end of my trip, I asked my boss, Donna, she's not my boss, but she's kind of my boss. She's also my mentor, and she's also my friend. And that's how people in your life should be. They should play multiple roles and be fabulous and add value in all forms. I digress. There was something that I asked Donna at the very end of our trip. I go, Donna, if you give me one piece of critical feedback, what would it be? As she thought about it, I squirmed because I never really actually like getting critical feedback, but I know it's important for growth. She replies, you know, sometimes I think you need to read the room a little bit better. Not everybody's going to believe what you believe. I agree, I told her. I think that's a great tip for me to learn and grow up with a little bit. So, client tip for you guys. If you're in a room and you don't know exactly who everybody is, give them your level 1 of friendship. Let them know some basic things about you that you know everybody will accept. And as they get closer to you and show you that they're non-judgmental or one of your kind, you can give them a little bit more of your time, appreciation, and care. As I finish up my mascara, here's a tip that I'd like to hand down from you from my mentor. I asked Donna at the end of her trip, hey, what is one piece of critical feedback that you would give me? It's always important to ask for critical feedback. Ask questions, be curious. That way you can grow as a person. She thought about it for a second and then replied, you need to learn how to read the room better. There are some people that just don't believe what you believe, and they will hold that against you. I sat there for a second with it, a little angry because who wants to hear that they can do better? LOL. Just kidding. I sat there for a little bit and I thought about it, and I agreed. Because honestly, while I know I love who I am and I feel like everybody should accept that, that's not the world we live in. And if I want to be a non-judgmental, making safe spaces for people person, then I can definitely take this tip to heart and pay a little bit more attention to who I'm speaking to and what they can handle. Thank you guys for watching this video. I just want to say that this has been an awesome experience, learning, growing, creating content like this. I don't always know what I'm doing, but it always works out in the end. Just like this makeup look. I'm looking pretty snatched if I do say so myself. I try not to stretch my face because that also leads to wrinkles, but it's really hard because you really don't want to get it on your look. And boop. Alright guys. You know, I was once told by a boss that I would never achieve all the things that I wanted to achieve if I was dating the person that I'm dating now. The funny part is I've actually gone to more countries and gone to more places. Okay. Guess that's not what it wants me to do for the clothes. Alright, fine. We'll start with the now because that's more important. Alright, we are so close to being done with this video. So close to being done with this video. So close, so close. And then I'll just download it and edit it all. Alright, cool. So, putting mascara up, putting brushes up. That needs to go up, that needs to go up. Dope, dope. Uh-oh. Alright, so fucking close. What's up, people? If you're here, I'm creating a YouTube live video right now. I'm making a YouTube Instagram live. I plan on cutting up the YouTube live that I did into an actual video about my Fashion Week experiences, and from there I'm gonna make another video, and from there I'm gonna make so many other videos. It's the Rebounder. I don't think it's his method. I think that he just like repeated it loudly. Anyways, I'm also doing a Halle and Hathaway smoky eye look for my Catwoman costume this evening because apparently she's a villain. I think she's hot, so I don't know if that makes you less of a villain. Villain? I said that wrong. Anyways. Definitely high. Nice tone, I'm high. Talk a little bit too much. Hey, my makeup's put up. That's awesome. Woo! Okay. Turns back on. What am I gonna focus on? I feel a little tired because I'm traveling with it. Let's do this. Let's end this video. Hell yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in, listening, watching me do my Halloween Catwoman look. I'll make sure to post photos alongside this video. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you like my Halloween Catwoman look, sponsored by Bully Blocker Skincare and Cosmetics. Again, use my code CreatorJewels for 10% off, as well as Panther Cannabis. Mwah. I'd kiss it if I didn't want to get the label all red. But I really did enjoy this. I feel so just relaxed right now. It's not even like a head thing. It's like my body just feels so in tune. Yeah, I really enjoy this. I think that the Pi-Ho vape actually is wonderful. I'm getting makeup all over it, but that's okay. Definitely check them out. The link to the gummies is inside of my description. I'll also link the Pi-Ho as well. I just love the name of it. Pi-Ho, 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 Pi-Ho. Anyways, one last plug for me. I actually have a new single out, Pastures. If you want to listen to music by moi, I would absolutely love it. I am just trying to promote it, so if you share it with your friends or just talk about it with anyone, that would make me so, so happy. Please, please, please tell me more about you listening to my music. I will never hear that enough. I hope that you really enjoyed this video, that you take advantage of the coupon codes, and I just want to end by saying thank you. I am so grateful to this community for supporting me as I continue to try to become an influencer and make bigger and better things out of my life as a musician, as well as helping my clients and traveling the world while I do it. Stay social. You're all gems. Stay social. You're all gems. Boom. That's it. Alright. Ending this live. I'm done. I did it. Makeup looks good. Yay! I have to finish the entire Catwoman now. This does look good. Very happy about it. Jesus. Okay, so. Oh, I realize this is not ended.